Chapter 18. Abraham's visitors and the promise of a son. Genesis chapter 18 centers around the visitation of three men, who were actually angels, to Abraham's dwelling. This chapter highlights hospitality, the promise of a son, and the judgment on Sodom and Gomorrah. As Abraham sits at the entrance of his tent, he sees three men standing nearby. Recognizing their significance, he runs to meet them and invites them to rest and have a meal at his home. Abraham and Sarah quickly prepare a lavish feast for their guests. During the meal, the visitors reveal that Sarah will have a son within a year, despite her old age. Sarah, who overhears the conversation from inside the tent, laughs incredulously at the thought of bearing a child at her age. The visitors question Abraham about Sarah's laughter, to which he denies it, but they affirm that nothing is too difficult for God. The visitors then share with Abraham their intention to investigate the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah due to their great wickedness. Abraham, aware that his nephew Lot resides in Sodom, intercedes on behalf of the righteous inhabitants and bargains with God to spare the cities if a certain number of righteous people are found there. God agrees to Abraham's requests, displaying his mercy and willingness to spare the cities for the sake of the righteous. Genesis chapter 18 emphasizes the virtue of hospitality, as Abraham warmly welcomes the visitors and demonstrates his care and respect for them. The promise of a son to Sarah highlights God's ability to bring about the miraculous and fulfill his covenant with Abraham. Furthermore, the chapter showcases Abraham's intercessory role as he pleads for the sparing of Sodom and Gomorrah. It reveals God's willingness to engage in dialogue and demonstrate his justice and mercy in response to Abraham's intercession. Genesis chapter 18 portrays the complexities of human faith and doubt, as Sarah initially laughs at the promise but learns that nothing is impossible for God.